Alright, welcome back to another episode of Videos Explained. Today we're going to talk about bounties, buffs, the daily and weekly reset. Just kind of little minor things like that. So we're in the center of town. If you go off into the top left hand, behind these guys there is a board. That is one way to look at your bounties. You get 2 bounties every day, and you can hold up to 10 bounties at a time, but there's no time limit on it, so as long as you have the space, you'll continue getting new bounties, and you'll hold the ones that you have not yet completed. Pretty simple task. You get most of them through just completing the game as you would normally. The only time that I'll start to get my list a little bit full is when it talks about completing dungeons solo, which is easy to do. You just go back to old content and you can easily clear a lower level heroic dungeon and get these out of the way. Most of the rewards are not that significant. Rune fragments, gems are always good, but gold, not too worried about it, materials, etc. Not that big of a deal, and it's all explained here for you as well. You can access that as well by clicking on the sign over here and seeing what you got to work on. I'll typically wait until this fills out, and then I'll go through and I'll run a couple heroic dungeons solo, and you can kind of multitask and knock these out. Thursday is the day where you will have a bonus to capture rate, and so a lot of players will actually use their Thursday bonus to get that 50% capture rate bonus and run back, clear old content, try to capture some familiars that they're trying to catch up on, and go that way. Let's see what else. So you've got a daily bonus. This resets, of course, every day, and you've got the timer through here. A lot of players will try to coordinate what they're doing with what the daily bonuses are to get that little extra bonus. Since the game is very grind intensive and very RNG intensive, you want to make every effort and do everything that you can to try to mitigate that or improve your odds. So this is a way to do it. So if you have consumables, some of these bounties will give you a couple PvP tickets that you can try to use and consume to do a little bit more PvP. So let's see, consumables. Yeah, I've eaten mine, but you can get some PvP tickets through that. And so since today is PvP day, it would be a good time to run over here, do your PvP, get that out of the way, and just get a little bit more XP for it. If you are buying experience or spending your honor to buy energy so I can run more dungeons, so I can get more experience, then it would make sense to save that consumable, to save this, not eat it initially, wait a little bit, and use that consumable when it's most valuable to you. So if you want to go back and catch familiars, or you want to go back and get more experience, you can wait for your experience bonus to get a bigger benefit from that. You do see these boosts down here. I'm typically always trying to run with at least gold boosts on, especially for a free-to-play character, because if you are not, you are just missing out on these bonuses. So if you buy them on sale, so over here you'll have sales that will rotate through. Buy them on sale, you will save gold, and buy them in bulk, and they will pay for themselves. So here you see that the gold potion is going to cost a couple thousand, but if you run through all your energy and resources, you'll definitely make more than that back, so it pays for itself. Item find, speed, and apparently I'm not wearing experience, so let's go get an experience one. I try to plan ahead and buy them on sale, but if you don't do that, you can always come back here and bite the bullet and get your bonuses that way. So you are definitely missing out if you're not using your bonuses. All these bonuses that apply to your character, you can see them in your character sheet, added up. These are all the additive bonuses. So this does not show the daily bonus, and this does not show a specific bonus, such as if there was a weekly special event going on that gave me extra experience in raids or item find in raids. It does not show on this sheet, so you would need to add that in if you're thinking about it. For example, today's daily shows PvP experience. That's not listed in here, so it'd be PvP experience bonus in addition to the experience bonus. That would be your additive, so that would bring us to 133. And if I use 5 tickets, this would actually give us a multiplier, so you can see that it would be times 5 for that experience. So 133 times 5 will get your total experience. these are multipliers. Same thing when you go into a raid. So let's say my experience is 100. If I go into a raid and I go into the heroic, there's no experience bonus here, so that's not gonna change. You will get the same experience amount from each level of difficulty. But if my capture rate is 50, if we go over here, this is gonna double it. If my item find is 100%, this over here is gonna be times 5, so I'll have 500% item find. So these are the multipliers, and then of course dungeons have them too. Same thing over here. You'll get experience through that. And last but not least, the events over here. So this week we have trials. The tickets will be a multiplier for it. So you can see how many tickets you use will multiply your bonuses like that. So pretty straightforward. It is a mechanic that a lot of players don't understand, so it's definitely worth kind of putting a video. So appreciate you watching. Have a good one. We will see you in the next one.